On July 20th, 2017, 19-year-old Katie Pladl married her 42-year-old biological father, Stephen, in Parkton, Maryland. They were already under police surveillance due to their incestuous relationship, and they had lied on their marriage certificate stating they were unrelated. Katie gave birth to their son Bennett 2 months later. She and her father-husband moved into a house in North Carolina, but were arrested shortly thereafter on incest charges. A judge ordered the couple not to contact one another, and when Katie attempted to break things off with her father-husband, it led to a murderous rampage that left 4 people dead. But let's start from the beginning. Stephen Pladl was 20 years old in 1995 when he met a 15-year-old girl named Alyssa on the internet. She soon became pregnant with his child and gave birth to a girl they named Denise. When Denise was 8 months old, Alyssa gave her up for adoption because Stephen started physically abusing her. Kelly and Tony Fusco adopted Denise, renamed her Katie, and then raised her for 18 years in Dover, New York. According to those who knew her, Katie had a very normal, supportive life. When she turned 18, Katie decided to seek out her birth parents and messaged them online. Alyssa and Stephen were happy to reunite with Katie, though their marriage had been dissolving due to Stephen's continuous emotional and verbal abuse. In August 2016, Katie moved in with the Pladls. And according to Alyssa, Stephen's behavior changed after he met Katie. He began wearing skinny jeans and form-fitting shirts. He let his hair grow long and he shaved his beard. 6 weeks after Katie moved in, Stephen started sleeping on the floor in Katie's bedroom. Alyssa moved out of the house that November. In May 2017, Alyssa and Stephen finalized their divorce. Alyssa read one of her children's journals and discovered that Stephen and Katie were romantically involved, and that Katie was pregnant with his baby. Alyssa called Stephen, who confirmed the incestuous relationship. He simply said, "I thought you knew. We're in love." Alyssa then called the police. During the police investigation, Katie and Stephen got married. Katie's adoptive parents posed for a photo on the wedding day, along with Katie, Stephen, and Stephen's mother. Tony and Kelly Fusco thought there was nothing they could do about the situation and thought it best to support Katie. After their arrests, Katie moved back in with her adoptive parents and told Stephen over the phone that she did not want to continue their relationship. Stephen didn't like being broken up with, so he decided to take the power back. On April 11, 2018, Stephen suffocated his 7-month-old child Bennett. And on April 12th, Stephen followed Katie and her adoptive father Tony and shot them to death. He then took his own life the same way. Some surmise that this is a case of genetic sexual attraction, a phenomenon that happens when family members who have been separated their entire lives meet up and feel sexual attraction. Maybe. But given Stephen Pladl's history of seducing young girls when he is an adult, along with a massive 20-plus year age gap between him and his daughter wife, and then his murderous rampage, calling it a simple case of genetic sexual attraction ignores the blatant display of narcissism and psychopathy. Not surprisingly, people with narcissistic personality disorder are often drawn to incestuous situations. So why might this be? Check out part 2 for my deeper analysis on this case.